Warlords Ruin. The dungeon released in December 2023 is a monumental task to complete as a team because of the abysmal design of the mountains, slippery enough to remind you of baby oil, timers that run by NST, Narayan Standard Time, and so, to put some hair on my chest, I decided to solo flawless it. My first run was a year and a half ago, back when I thought Risk Runner, Crate, and meleeing with Arc was the best build available for Titans. I was clearly wrong. I understood my mistake. I was trying to use a long range weapon with a boss that was within reach, so I put on 3 shotguns and solar bonk. The boss stood zero chance, and let me tell you something, Sonny. One phased. They say the best way to learn is to learn from the best. So I looked at speedrunners who have world record times on this dungeon, and I saw somebody trying to Lumina grapple to save like a minute of time. And since it looked pretty cool, I decided to try it out. I failed, and I failed again, and continued to fail until I could do it. I wouldn't say consistently, but I could do it like a few times here and there. The shortcut gave me copious amounts of confidence that I took into the second boss fight, only to get violated by the amount of knockback this man spams at you. Like, Bungie, please, tune down the knockback on this chonky boy. I beg. The first few times for this boss, I decided to go for prismatic stasis because some nerd said stasis does the most amount of damage. I put that on with my dragon's breath, slapped down mountaintop, and hoped that maybe we could do a good 4, maybe 5 phase consistently. And it did work. It did work. But then the issue was there are some times where he'd just not want to get close to you like it was still COVID, and other times he'd get close enough that you'd be able to smell his freshly manicured feet. As a titan of the either you bonk or you get bonked variant, seeing his health bar move, I knew as inefficient as this was, he could be killed given enough time. And it did work with some close calls here and there. It was enough to get me past this boss. Then came Traversal. Now a master of movement, the one in harmony with his legs, as I knew these thick titan legs as if they were my own. Equally important as my legs is the terrain, built with lesbians in mind because no fucking way a ledge is this slippery. Regardless, after getting up here, I decided to Lumina grapple to get me the final boss arena. Here, after 50 attempts and 2 years of being railed, I take my final stand against this overblown water balloon with tentacles for hair. And I died. Because there's no reliable way to heal with the current build. So, we just.
Because
And now here we are at the final boss arena. I did so much damage, I felt like I was the best.
aside from
Even though my damage potential was high, I was tired after 15 plus attempts and it being well over 2 in the morning. So I decided to do it safely, even if it meant slowly. But I did it! Phase by phase, I whittled down its health. I dealt the final blow after 10 full phases, 45 minutes and 4 seconds. I finally solo flawless Warlords Ruin. Warlords Ruin. My daring adventure to solo flawless has finally come to a close. Probably one of my favorite dungeons of all time, because even after running through the underground section hundreds of times, I'm still amazed at how easily it has me entranced by its scenery. Like I'm taking the same path of my predecessors who have failed before me, with constant traps and unexpected corners, and ambushes by screams when you try to open the chest. Like I fumbled one too many times trying to open the chest thinking it wasn't glowing. And during all this, I'm just marveling at how desolate the scenery is and how the atmosphere feels like it's holding its breath, like it's almost tense. It's trying to warn you for something. With this, I close the chapter on Warlord's Ruin. Seeing his health bar Mew, say, stop.